Parents are often uncertain whether they need a guardianship or a power of attorney when their special needs child turns 18. I'm attorney Pamela Parker. I'm one of the team here at Parker Counsel Legal Services. The main difference between a power of attorney and a guardianship is the question of capacity. To obtain a guardianship over your child, you need to show that they lack the defined legal capacity to make their own decisions in whatever areas are of concern. And that doesn't just mean that they don't make good decisions. It means that they don't have the physical or mental ability to make those decisions to take care of themselves, and someone else needs to step in the same way that you've been doing as their parent up until now. With the power of attorney, for a person who has the capacity to make decisions but maybe wants some assistance, or maybe sometimes wants to turn over some of those issues to someone else, the power of attorney gives that authority that the individual possesses to their named agent. So for some of you, you have a child where it may not be clear what the capacity level is, and you're still unsure whether a power of attorney or a guardianship is appropriate. So some of the things to think about are the fact that with a power of attorney, the child is still in control. And I'm saying child, but I'm talking about people who are 18 or over. So if you have a power of attorney from your child, you still can only exercise that authority if the child has given you permission, which means they may say, don't do this particular thing, even though I want you to do some other things, or they may rip it up and get rid of the power of attorney altogether, and they retain the ability to do that. With a guardianship, the court has determined that they don't have full capacity to take care of themselves, and when you are appointed as the guardian, that remains. No matter what the child or the individual says about a particular situation, the guardian still has the power to control. So those are the kinds of things to think about in terms of how vulnerable your child would be with a power of attorney, which they can reject, versus a guardianship, which gives you control no matter what.